Welcome everybody, Todd Costello from Remax Center Realty. It is July of 2025, time for the monthly value message. And this month we'll just a quick look at the first half of the year. Where has the market gone? What's it doing? What's the demand rate? So let's jump right in. Some interesting things to look at here that we really got to keep an eye on going forward. So right now, as of July 3rd, 2025, just a couple of days ago, the number of active listings was 246. This is in the market that I track, State College, Bellefonte, Bald Eagle, and Penns Valley, as reported by the Center County Association of Realtors Multiple Listing Service. So we have 246 active listings, and we have 168 additional properties pending under contract that leads to a demand rate of 68%. What's interesting here is on July 3rd of 2024, the demand rate was 104%. In 2023, 99, 2022, 174, 2021, 160. So that is dramatically lower. Is that going to be a 1 month anomaly, something that we don't need to focus on, or is that going to be the direction the market's heading here in the second half of the year? So for active sellers and buyers, having an agent that understands the probable direction of the market, or at least where it's tracking, is very important when it comes to overall value. So very important to keep an eye on that demand rate. Check in each month so you know what's going on. Next month, we're really going to take a close look at that. As far as year-to-date sales, this is as of the first half of the year through July 3rd for the last 5 years. We've got 611 closed transactions so far this year for those 4 school districts. The previous year, 593, 542. And then 2022 and 2021 was significantly higher. What we saw here is 21 and 22 was when money was still cheap. Interest rates were 2.5%, 3.5%. And as we move through 2022, by October of 2022, interest rates went over 7%. So that's when you instantly see the market pull back, because whether prices increased, house values increased in price, or the cost of money increased, either way, buyers got skittish and they got scared, and it got harder to qualify for a home. So we saw this drop, and what happens in all things is people get used to it. Rates haven't come down. They're right around 6.75, 6.5, 7. But after a couple of years, buyers get used to it, and they start re-entering the market, which is why the numbers are ticking back up. So there's a recap of where the market is in the first half of the year. The most important data point is that demand rate of 68% for last month. We've got to keep an eye on that. Sellers need to be laser focused on that number, and buyers might have opportunities. There's more houses to choose from. The other thing to keep in mind is as the inventory goes up and demand goes down, the average days on market increases. So sellers, and mainly sellers, need to start building that into their planning to reach their goals. The other thing to take a look at in this month's email is click on the 60-second social, because it's Marketing 101 and it's directly related in a lot of ways to the demand rate. So take a look at that. If you have any questions, as always, toddcostello.com. I will catch you next month.